Oh, good morning, jerk offs. What up, Rosin? Good
Good
morning, sir.
morning. Good morning, Josh.
How you doing today?
Doing all right. I'm trying a new microphone, so hopefully it doesn't sound like trash.
No, honestly, it probably sounds better than before.
That's good.
It
That's good.
sounds real clear, real nice. No static or anything.
Yeah, I fucking hate Windows 10. That's all I'll say about that. So you feeling a
Yeah,
little better, man? I know you've been down in the dumps lately. It shows,
yeah.
but
Today's.
that will
I
pass
mean,
with time.
my kids are here, so it's always a good time when they're here. But
Yeah,
yeah,
your kids bring you joy. That's good.
shit hasn't been very bright over here. I'll say
Yeah, I mean,
it
I can
happened.
tell when someone needs a pickup, not an insult. But that's all right. That's kind of, that's the whole brain jerk thing. We're
Yep.
all jerk offs, right? So
Yes, sir. And like I said I told everybody on Facebook. The whole reason I make everything public is to show everybody, like you're not alone. We all go through these ups and downs. We all have fucking mental issues at times.
yeah, for sure. It's hard to
But
listen to T Rup talk about his medical shit because I've experienced a lot of that shit. It brings it all back.
yeah, that's why I like it when you guys get together and talk because you guys have very similar experiences when it comes to that.
Yeah.
What up,
Honestly, I
Tim?
try to bury all those memories.
Yeah,
Bury them all. Not good
yeah,
times.
I get that. I get that. Ugh. What up, bad guy? Merry Christmas, man. Merry
Heat
Christmas
up
to
my
you.
terp slurper. Where's the camera? There it is.
Rolling me a roach joint.
I'm in the process of getting some more dabs. I had to reach out to another source.
All my dabs are in a different location.
Oh yeah. So what's up? You moved the whole studio to T Rups? Is that what you were saying the other day?
Originally, that's what we did once when I broke up with my girlfriend. But then now we're in an office building. So we've got I keep calling it an apartment, but it's not an apartment. It just has multiple offices in our office building. So we got a real office building. Ryan, Kayla, Jody, they all have their own offices, and then me and T Rup have a studio.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do
Every
you have someone that owns the office, or you're able to get the whole building, or just a floor?
we've we're renting, but we basically have free reign of whatever we want to do in the whole building. We
God damn, that's badass.
I know people that have they've got offices or studios, whatever you want to call them, in the basement. We got two artists that are down there, and then we know a few people that are on our floor. So we pretty much have free reign of whatever we want to do, whether it's shoot skits or or movies or whatever the hell we want to do.
That's pretty cool, man.
Good morning, Nikki. Naughty Nikki in the house. Missing Jody. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I haven't talked to Jody in a while. I
She
just
ain't
been
doing
like,
the Slay the Days no more.
she's been working, but other than that, what's up? I haven't talked to her in a week or two. I've been I've been letting her do her get situated, with the
Yeah.
new life and getting
Well,
her
it's
her life
Christmas time
healthy.
too. End of
Yeah.
the year bills come in. Oh,
Yep.
just sucks. I'm ready for the new year.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
ready for
do it different. This is gonna be a different year than last year.
what's
I
up,
did a
school?
lot of did a lot of fucking up, a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah, we all been there. I feel you. I did
But
a lot of good this year, but I did a lot of fucking up myself too.
I mean, I was trying to do good, but it just seemed like no matter what I did, it failed anyways. It was just one of them years. It will be better next year. That's what I keep telling myself each year.
Yep. And as long as you're taking the steps to make things better.
Yeah.
See, the whole reason I get into the holes that I'm in is because my fucking mind just starts fucking racing, and now I can't fucking get out of it. And then it's like I'm sitting here knowing that what I have to be sad about, I have nothing to be sad about. You know what I mean? But my mind is still like, no, motherfucker, fuck you.
Well, it's hard to pull yourself out of a rut when you lose a family member that was so powerful in the family. That was,
Yeah,
I guess, the goat, as they
it's like
say.
not real life. It's like losing the king. Like
Yeah,
real.
greatest of all time, the goat.
He meant so much fucking to so many people, not even our own family. Like he's everybody he touched, he helped, and everybody that fucking like whether it was like helping me do something or helping me
Shrooms.
see something, that dude was one of a kind.
Well, it takes a lot to put someone before you to like take the time to help others. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, and like he had the personality. Not completely like T-Rup, but that loud in your face. I don't care what you got to say.
I'm
Uh,
gonna say it anyways.
Yeah, he walks into the room and without even saying a word, he commands presence. You know what I mean? You're like, who is this guy?
Well, then you know he lived a long, meaningful life.
Dude, that dude did so he circumnavigated the whole globe on a boat, man. Like, and that's just one thing. This man lived a life that all of us wish we could one day, you know?
Yeah, a lot of us don't even make it out of our own state.
Right. This man went all the way around the world in a boat. And this was
That's
recent.
crazy right there, man. I don't like boats.
You know, he was 60 something when he did that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of boats. I won't go on cruises. I won't do it. I don't trust them.
I love the cruises.
I've seen maybe I've been too big of a Titanic fan, but I don't
Yeah.
trust no cruise ships, man. Can't trust them. Even though we've come a long way when it comes to those things, they
Well,
still roll over.
they do. That's because those waves are so big.
A couple of them are just getting too close to the shore and hitting the reef, and then they push the boat over. Those big cruise ships.
It's crazy to think, like, when you see those giant cruise ships or these giant war boats, and to think that the ocean fucks those things up. Like
Like
it,
they ain't shit.
like,
Yeah.
like they're just a little tugboat or something. Those waves are just ridiculous.
Top of the morning.
What's up, Cooley? I'm about to get my.
Shrooms helped me with head issues.
Yeah, I tried to do that the other day, but I didn't take enough or they were just old.
Shrooms don't help me. It fucking puts me deeper into my brain instead of getting away from it.
Well, if I just lightly go at it, it doesn't do anything. It does what you just said. It'll get me in my mind. It'll get me thinking about things. But if I go full bore, then we're gonna have a breakthrough almost every time.
I always take enough to trip balls.
Lately, I've just been microdosing.
I haven't ever tried microdosing. That's where you take it and you don't get high? Or do you still
No,
get high?
it's
You
just
get
a
high
little.
still?
Instead of like an eighth, you take a gram.
A gram would fuck me up.
You still, oh, well, then maybe a little bit less.
I'd be pretty fucked up off a gram.
What's up, Vermonster? Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get my jumpsuit on and
Guilt.
step outside.
Where's T-Rup?
I don't know. And he did. He saw the invite, so he'll be in here eventually, I'm sure. Harley's making chocolate shroom bars, THC,
Harley's
50.
making chocolate shrooms. Yeah, Massel was eating a chocolate shroom bar not too long ago. And let me fix my eyes. He likes tripping. Oof, my hair looks like shit. Let's
Not
put that
had
back
one of
up.
the chocolate bars though.
Never mind. Bad idea. I haven't brushed my hair. I woke up a little bit late today.
Me too,
I woke up,
bro.
I woke up like 5-10 minutes before your show started.
I've been up. I just got it started.
Look
As you can see, my hair. I haven't done it this morning.
better than mine. When I just peeked at it, my shit was everywhere. It wasn't so painful. I'd work it now.
It rained last night. I see.
Made being alone not so
Wonder if
bad.
things are open today.
Well, we're never alone. A lot of times we choose to be alone. And then when we finally want people in our lives, they're gone. It's been too long.
There we go. You back?
Oh my
I'm back.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh,
I just got off. 8 Square
switching phone.
yesterday made being alone not so bad. Yeah, I was alone all day too until like about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I picked my kids up, hung out with them. They're in the bedroom right now. We watched a movie, but my Christmas was spent alone. Also, this is my first time I spent Christmas alone. It kind of sucked.
You get used to it. You get used to it. Because in the end, we die alone a lot of times. I guess there are that rare occasions where your family's around you while you die. But when we leave the planet alone, or we leave wherever our soul goes.
Yep.
Something
Isn't that
happens
what
to it.
Donnie Darko says? That's what Donnie Darko says. He says, "In the end, we all die alone."
But
The dog just curls up underneath the porch to die alone.
doesn't mean we still can't leave our impact. Just
Hmm.
like many people, like Robin Williams or anybody who's famous that's died, they will be remembered
And
long, long after they're dead.
like them, the whole reason they made everybody laugh is because they were sad. You know,
Yeah,
they were sad in their hearts, and I almost feel like they that was their charitable work is trying to make people laugh. You know what I mean? I'm sure they did charitable work also, but that was them trying to fill their
they were
heart.
trying to fill a void inside of themselves.
And
I
I've been thinking lately a lot the last couple weeks, like
fuck this hoodie up.
what if that's what I'm doing? You know, with everything we're doing here is just trying to make other people feel better so that I feel
There's
better.
the
You know?
man. What up,
What up,
T-Rock?
T-Rup?
What's up? Hey,
Handsome bastard.
I didn't go to Christmas yesterday. I didn't get wasted, and I didn't just wake up.
That's a lie. I saw that
That
3 foot
masshole?
pole you had.
That maskless masshole?
No, that's not masshole.
What was I say? I don't
It
know
was
if
a
he's my
3 ounce. It was an
That's AZ.
86
It's
gram
Christmas.
joint, Josh.
86 grand. What did you say?
86 grams.
I don't know if face is good enough, maybe.
No,
Good joint.
it's AZ.
AZ?
Yes, sir. Cushman. Cushman.
Kush, man.
Cheers, mates.
Nice to meet you, man. Oh, Cushman right there. Alright, I see him now in the chat.
Oh shit.
Cushman Dog and Fish Tank TV channel.
How you doing today? How was your Christmas?
Right on.
Went to
Yeah, I was over on Port Garden. Port Garden. Yeah, I was over on Port Garden Discord and saw you guys come up.
I haven't seen Pork Garden in forever. Now that you say that.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, he don't ever have some nice stuff.
What's up, Sam? Good
Yeah,
to see
we've
you.
been bros for probably 5 years now, something like that at least.
Dude, I wish me and Josh would have never met, bro. Dude's a hoe, bro.
Sometimes I think that. I think that from time to time.
You guys are the worst to each other some days, man.
Hey, there's some days where T-Rup starts talking and I just leave. I'm like, nope, I can't do this today.
Dude, I roasted him on Facebook and had a 10-minute segment for this show of roasting him, but the dude was sad as fuck, and I felt it when we got on, but I shit on him still on fucking
No,
on Facebook, and he
I
took the post down. Like,
There's
come
a
yeah,
on.
time.
I was not in the mood. He talked shit to me. I deleted the post. I came on here and he started to talk shit, and I was like, listen, man, I am not in the fucking mood right now.
He said, all I'm trying to do is find somebody to get on the panel with you so I can go sit in the background. Because he knew there's some days when you're just not having that, you're not in that mood, bro, and you're just like, dude, I gotta stay away from T-Rup.
It's hard to be happy when family leaves you so suddenly.
Well, and then with me, I don't like to be around people when I'm fucking feeling the sorrow, you know, because I'm all about the energy. I don't want to bring my negative energy into your life. So I'm gonna try to stay the fuck alone. When in actuality, that's probably what's not best for me.
It's never was best. Usually, if you just, I don't know, if you just make the mood happy, you forget that shit.
Well, it's a little. I'm a one of those. I'm overthinking everything. T-Rup, you know that.
Not funny guy. You're
Yeah,
fucking
so
lame.
I don't want to be. I don't even like. Yeah, I want to laugh, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able to make people laugh when I'm feeling like a dog shit.
Morning, Sean, down in
You
chat.
can't generate it like that because you're
Right.
pissed off. You're not.
No, because I'm authentic. I'm authentic. I can't fucking fake something that I'm not. So if I'm not happy, I'm not. I'm not gonna show that I'm happy.
Dude,
Man.
straight up, I can crack a joke if the world just ended.
Like yesterday. I was not happy yesterday, but getting on with everybody actually made me smile, made me laugh, and I felt good for a little bit. Then once we got off here, I was like, "Fuck Christmas again. Fuck everybody."
Well, Brain Jerk ain't Brain Jerk without Josh there.
And
It ain't the same without
There's
you.
my pity.
I mean,
Brain jerk is better without Josh there, dude.
you're
well,
crazy.
this is what somebody said to me the other day.
He brings it structure.
They're like, "Dude, I come to Brain Jerk for the conversation. T-Rup is over here. He's the comedic relief. He brings a lot of laughter and stuff, but he's like, you're the serious one. You're when the serious conversations happen, most of the time it's you." So that's just what it is.
You both bring something to the table. You
Yep.
bring something different.
Yeah, I ran a cushion coffee for a long time off of Irie Discord and DTC Discord for a while. It was kind of like that. There's a bunch of guys kind of sharing stuff and their days and just
What up, Gear Changer?
I've never tried the Cushman Kush. I don't think.
What's up, Kayla Stanley? I hope your day's gotten better.
I got some green crack.
This bitch got robbed yesterday on Christmas. It's like I'm feeling bad over here for me, and this lady just got robbed on Christmas Day.
Damn.
That's some piece of shit. Whoever did that.
Dude, sometimes Santa doesn't want to give; he just wants to take, bro. Santa's sick of giving shit away, bro.
What's his score? Oh, talking to Nikki. What up, Robert? What? T-Rup's allowed to say it, and I can't?
What?
I called her this bitch.
Who?
Kayla
This
Stanley.
bitch.
I said this bitch got robbed.
Oh no, that wasn't out of being mean. But T-Rup says it all the time, dog. This bitch crazy.
I call T-Rup this bitch all the time.
Yeah. because I'm the main bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all these hoes. You know, I'm the main bitch out here. Call me head honcho bitch.
Good morning, jerk off, said
Good
Squirrel.
morning, Squirrely.
What up, masshole? Good morning. I hope everybody had a good Christmas, spent a good time with your families.
Yeah, I need water and coffee for my hangover.
Gonna heal some more. Yes. It was just funny hearing me say it.
Somebody's
Yep.
lagging there.
You said this
What up,
bitch.
Matzel?
Yeah. Dude, I'll be talking about my wife to my family or to her family, and I'll be like, dude, this bitch over here in the corner just nah, 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 nah. And then I can see them, they say, did you just call my daughter this bitch? Dude, 'cause this bitch crazy. You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, he said Josh is usually the soft one. You kind of sounded hard right there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They're like,
You
you
have
do
a
the
Sammy?
serious soft talk. T-Rup talks about cool
Why do
shit.
you think me and T-Rope get along so well? Is because we connect with our emotions.
That's 100%. But he's the logical thinker. I'm trying to think of a joke. Before I think of a response, I'm trying to think of a joke.
No, this is T-Rup. Oh my god, oh, and this is me. T-Rup, calm the fuck down and use your brain. That's our relationship. T-Rup's freaking out 90% of the time, and I'm going, T-Rup, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be okay.
I wouldn't have done this by myself, dog.
I know
When
it.
I drop something, I feel the same way. I'm like, fuck, why the fuck can't I hold on to that fucking shit?
Hey, is it me
You know what I
lagging?
mean?
I think it might be you.
I haven't
Go
seen any
out and
lag
come
of
back
you.
in, it might stop.
Your video's been perfect.
No, now he's messing up. His audio has been like it almost sounds like you're in a water tunnel or something sometimes. Not always, but
Mine?
yeah. Not right now, it's not, but there was a point in time. But it could have been mine too, you know. Who knows
Yeah.
with this fucking StreamYard.
Dude.
Yeah, I have StreamYard and hosting the panels here and there. It would go in and out and shit. It was weird.
I don't feel like StreamYards is good enough to be paid for yet.
I just wish. Okay, so when I want something to come out that I can pull these comments up still everywhere else. You know, StreamYards is the only one I found that I can do that with. I know I can put a comment box up, but that it's not.
It'll just keep rolling through.
Yeah, it's not the same in my opinion. I like being able to
I don't
pull up.
know. I feel like the ones you can bring up, I feel like that makes it part of the conversation right then and there if they have something to say. But the one thing I don't like about it is
Kayla says the house is in the middle of a rebuild due to a fire. Nothing was taken because of the security system. We knew they were coming back once they noticed the sensor was ripped off the door. Yeah. Damn, I'm glad they didn't get anything.
Motherfuckers.
So I live in a state where I would have fucking waited in that house at night with a gun and been like, go ahead and fucking come in here and rob my shit. But I don't know how cold it is where you live. I live down south.
Dude, it's cold. Straight up.
Yeah, you probably can't do that.
I would have sat there. I'd have sat there like
if you're in Michigan, you can do that.
You know how moms sit? You know how moms sit and they're waiting for the son to get home and it's 12:01 and they're just sitting there.
What's up, Flavored Lab?
Drinking like a cup of coffee at 12 midnight and they
They
click
got
the
their
light
wine.
on when you come in there. Thing is, when the robber comes in my house and I'm there, I ain't gonna get no gun. I'm gonna be like, bro,
I'm not turning a light on either.
We're about to fuck, dude. And I'm turning the light off and you don't know where I'm at.
That'll be their light is when they see the flash of that fucking gun go off.
You push a button, and instead of your car door beeping, your house beeps and the lights go out.
Dude,
and then you got a kill switch for all the lights.
You ever watch The Purge where they hit the button and the whole house shuts down, locks them in, and then locks people out? That's what it'll be. He'll be like, no, and I'll be like, right before the light turns off, I'll be like,
always have a gun by all times.
So happy you draw happiness from this community. That's facts, dude. I was feeling down the other day, and I jumped over to somebody's channel, and it just reminded me why I shouldn't be sad. I have no reason to be sad. My mind is just playing games.
Yeah. I liked what you said. Honestly liked what you said yesterday. Because that's what I've been doing. That's you know that, of course.
What did I say? Tell me what I said.
Yesterday on Facebook, I'm making my problems public because it's not fucking sunshine and rainbows everywhere in the world at all times. Like, there's no matter what, you're gonna have to find something you gotta come get over to keep moving. Always, there's always an obstacle.
It's the same reason you talk about your motorcycle accident, because talking helps me when I talk my problems out. But then also it shows, say, fucking, for example, it shows Rosin, hey, I'm not alone in my mental struggles. Josh over here, just fucking 2 months ago, for the last year, has been the happiest motherfucker I know, and now he's going through it.
You know what I like about it? Doing this, like, especially if you're going through something and you got these people that actually give a shit about you, they actually say some shit like, hey, I go through this too. This is how I cope, or like, you're not alone. Even hearing you're not alone is a big difference than like just being sorry by yourself.
Well, right, you guys need to go to the shooting range more.
Yeah,
I
don't disagree with that.
Actually, I'm trying to get my my CWL or CPL.
Do you need it in Michigan? Isn't it open carry in Michigan?
It's open carry, but I want, dude. I gotta.
But literally, Rosin, if a corner of your jacket is covering a tiny piece of your gun, you are now concealed.
Oh, really? Well, just have that thing out in the open, strapped onto your back.
I walked into Best Buy one time for the first time I ever seen this. This dude was dual wielding 9mm. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Right on his hip.
Well,
at least you know
Rosin,
you're safe.
I got those that brain communication problem with my hand. So I'm scared to shoot. I got a little SR40C, a little 40 cal pistol. It's pretty sweet.
What do you stall when you pull the trigger? Like you hesitate?
No, I haven't shot it yet since the accident.
Oh, I got you.
And I'm kind of scared of to be honest with you, I'm kind of scared of what the bang's gonna do, and if I can control the fucking actual gun.
A 40 cal ain't bad, but if you're worried about that, get a 22 and do a little bit of plank shooting.
Well, I won't even shoot a long rifle right now because I tuck it in my right shoulder to shoot.
22s have no kick though.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, like, my dad wanted me to shoot my 7mm. I got a nice little 7mm mag, and fucking putting it in my shoulder, it's like directly at the part I had surgery. I can feel the scar tissue.
Yeah.
Don't put it there then. Move it a little bit. Move it over on your breast or somewhere.
Yeah, but then you can't see down the scope. You know how you gotta line it up perfectly.
Hey, guess what? Shoot from the other fucking side.
Well, that'd be hard.
Yeah, my
favorite your left hand, dog.
You can still do it. You can still do it. You just have to practice. If my son can throw a baseball with both hands and hit from both sides of the plate at 6 years old, you can do whatever the fuck you want with practice.
I'll say with the gun.
Yeah, of course, with learning and stuff like that. But I thought that I could, because when I shoot a pistol, I hold my right hand in my left hand. I'm just scared of the grip. I don't want to shoot the gun and it come out of my hand.
Someone had you shoot a shotgun one day, and they got you scared of guns with a shotgun. And then you're always thinking all guns are gonna have that force, but a 40 cal ain't gonna shoot like that. Like it's gonna be just a little bit of wrist movement.
Yeah, it's barely a little bit of wrist movement.
Yeah, but Rosin, his hand literally half the time doesn't cooperate with his brain.
Like, I say the Wi-Fi signal's interrupted. Like, my hand, my right hand is in one of those tin garages, and you don't get no cell phone signal in there, bro.
Well, maybe take all the ammo out of the gun. Do a little bit. Take all the ammo out of the gun and do a little bit of practice with it. Practice
Yeah, I honestly
Talking
haven't
it,
even
Good
touched
idea.
practice
it, bro.
taking it out, taking the safety off, putting the safety
That's a
back
good
on.
idea, Rosin. Great
That's
idea.
actually
And
really
just
smart.
work it a little bit. Get used to it.
Because my dad wants to do that soon, and that's the one thing that's scaring me. And all that is physical therapy on how to figure out a gun again.
Hey,
And
Gear
honestly,
Ranger
that's
says, shoot
strength
them,
training.
motherfucker. P. Don't be scared.
No, but
Yeah,
it is all in the head, I guess. Once you
dude, the
get
best.
a few clips out, you won't be scared of it no more.
Right.
I went to
Yeah, you boys can't see it because it was decades ago, but I still have a scar here from the day after knee surgery. I went deer hunting, and my ex-wife's dad gave me a 338 Weatherby because we figured on crutches I couldn't make it very far. Sure as shit, get
Scope
out of the
gotcha.
truck, and there's one staring at me, man. I grabbed that thing, fucking. I was bleeding more than he was, I think.
Would you put your eye too close to the scope? Is that what you're talking
Oh
about?
fuck! I was on crutches. It was literally the day after an ACL reconstruction, and it was opening day of buck
Oh
season.
shit.
So you know how
Hey,
it is.
bro.
You ain't gonna miss opening day.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna tell you, you
I might
are
that
a
year.
fucking man amongst men, bro. You went hunting fucking with a fresh ACL.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Fresh
and I still
one.
got the fucking split to the bone scar from that stupid shit.
He said, "It don't matter that I'm crippled. Just take me fucking there. I will shoot
I,
something. I promise."
I'm a Washington State hunter, man. I mean, shit. It was opening day. It was opening day of buck season, man.
Dude, straight up, my wife's
My
son.
sister's husband's
Well,
big into
shit,
hunting.
my son came up to me and he said, "Dad, we gonna go to hunter safety and you're gonna teach me how to hunt?" I said, "Caden, I don't fucking hunt. I don't support it at
I
all."
don't kill
He
things.
says, "Well, Uncle Mac hunts." I said, "That's probably who you're gonna have to learn from."
Well, it's
Yeah,
not.
I
It's
mean
not that
honestly.
he does. It's not tear up. It's not that you don't support it. It's that you are not going. You don't support yourself doing it.
Oh no, I do support it. I grew up. My
Right.
dad's a hunter. Like my brother's a hunter. Everybody, but I seen it happen one time, and I was
Tear up
like,
loves life too much to hunt.
I don't want to kill. I
Yeah.
don't. There's no reason. I don't want to see a soul leave a body, and especially a deer is as big as me. And when it gets shot, it says, dude. When I get shot, I'll say, dude. So I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Well, hopefully you don't get shot, but
I'm not gonna fucking do it. If a deer gets shot and says the same fucking thing that I do, I don't want to do it because I'm like, oh, that's like shooting a human. Oh, ow, dude, what the fuck? That's pretty much what the deer's saying.
deer meat's so delicious though.
I don't
It
know
is.
how old you
It
guys
is,
are,
dude.
but I'm old enough now that shit, as I get older, the less I want to do that, right? You know what I mean? And a lot of guys I'm in my 40s now. And a lot of guys I know, after they've hunted a lot, they don't want to hunt much anymore. Once they get older and older, it does get harder. It gets harder and harder.
Well, I know people. I know differencing. He knows a lot of goose hunters. He's a real good hunter too. These motherfuckers are 40, almost 50 years old, and these motherfuckers are live, breathe, fucking die hunting. They're really good hunters.
Yep.
Around
Done
Michigan,
it their whole life.
yeah, the area we're at in Michigan, we have a lot of swamps around here. We have a lot of good fucking duck hunting, a lot of good goose hunting.
It's like the cold Louisiana almost.
Yeah, that's what it is. There's motherfuckers that sleep in their boat overnight and wait for the sun to crack up so they can fucking start shooting shit, bro.
My sister husband, as soon as the sun's up, he's already
I was
in the
just
fucking
telling
deer stand.
a friend of mine the other day. We were talking. She's from Missouri and she's a little older, and I was telling her that single shell reloader, and we were 4 farm kids, so we could afford cases and cases and cases of 12 gauge shells, right? And I had an old Mossberg bolt trigger, and we'd hand load all these shells, and these Canadian geese would fly over on the farm, the shit pond over the farm. Love every night. We'd pull the plugs, allegedly pull the plugs on our shotgun to get 5 reams in them, and it was World War III going on.
Dude, See, I think bird hunting 100% is. I don't think I could do it because me going to collect the animals that I just shot down. But I think bird hunting is fascinating. I think the way that they mount a duck is fucking beautiful. Differencing shot a blonde mallard. Beautiful, beautiful fucking
It wasn't
duck.
even about getting a duck for me. It was more about, okay, I'm getting up early. I'm walking through fields by myself. I got a dog with me sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Some
Just
people love that
I
thrill of
want
the
to go
hunting.
on a duck hunt, but I just want to be there as a fucking dude that's just like, bro, I want to watch you do this, but I don't want to touch nothing dead. I don't want to help you do nothing. I'll help drag my fucking chair out. You know,
Fucking
I'm
hers.
crippled. I ain't a lot of help, but I'll drag my own chair. But don't expect me to go walking in the woods and fucking getting your duck because I'm not bringing back a shot duck, bro. And especially if that motherfucker's like, man, I want to
Anybody
be like,
here watch
let's
Meat
nurse
Eater?
them back and give them a nice little bed, and then we can nurse them back to life and let them go.
Anybody here
That's
watch
me.
The Meat Eater?
No, I've seen the show and I know about it, but I haven't really like
He
dove
had one
into
the
it.
other day, man. It was a special forces guy that came back, and he was taking them hunting. And the guy was talking about fishing and hunting. He goes, "When I went fishing with my dad, it was more about fishing. The catching was just a bonus."
What was that? Someone shooting their gun to your head.
Dude,
She starts attacking
My
you.
little girl,
Alright.
not so little anymore.
Factory farming.
I fucking fishing is also the fishing is a cool. I like the nostalgia of fishing. I don't like when a motherfucking fish swallows my hook and then I gotta rip this fucking hook out of this motherfucker's mouth and throw him back in the water and the motherfucker's floating away dead. I for real, I get my son.
I don't like
took him
fishing either.
fishing. He caught a perch. That motherfucker swallowed it all the way to his butthole, bro. I had to stick pliers in his mouth. My wife was like, "You don't have to do it," and I was like, "I'm gonna do it because I'm the fucking, I'm the dad. I'm not gonna sit here and make
Hey,
him
I'm
do
a
it,
just
So
to give you
I ripped
just
it
to
out,
give
but
you
I
a hint.
ripped what?
Just to give you a hint, brother. I mean, I'm a lifelong like that. I'm named after King Solomon. My first name's Saeed, which is a king. You can cut the line. That hook will rust out within about 4 or 5 days usually.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have to yank his ass out.
I've murdered innocent fish.
Hey, rust that fast?
You've
That's
been
good,
Yeah,
here.
I mean, it literally submerged. And if you're saltwater fishing, it's quick, man. That shit goes.
It doesn't hurt them or
Especially if
nothing.
it's down in their stomach with stomach acids and shit. It just eats it up, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, and even if it took a little bit of time, they can still function, breathe, and eat with that line coming up
It's
their
like having a
throat.
piercing.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
no, that's just a humane thing. Like I had an old man teach me that when I was younger, and he's like, "Man, don't yank that hook out of it. They're certainly gonna die. You just cut that fucking line."
So do you think there's a different taste in meat when you have the animal running for its life and you take it down versus
Yeah.
it being calm taken down?
That's 100%.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's a big difference if that animal suffers. Big difference. That's why there's such an emphasis on a clean shot and good death for that animal, right? Because there is stress, just like us. There's stress
Well, there's
coming.
people who use dogs and they'll run the dogs to chase the deer towards them. Like
Well,
We used to dog hunt bear that way because they were
that'd be
the
crazy.
game department in Washington would let us run them, and main reasons are just destructive on farm habitat. I mean, bear for whatever they are, they're the single most destructive animal on the earth. They do, other than pigs, they're wild pigs, but they're right on that. They dig up everything, destroy. That's why in nature there aren't very many bear per square mile, right?
yeah, dude. Even bears and pigs fucking tear up a ton of shit.
But the real problem is human beings, man, because we've taken all the natural predators away, all the shit away from a lot of these species.
Put them
right?
in cages.
Their populations are out of control.
You're right. You're right. And now these pigs, dude, stick their nose fucking 4 inches in the ground and destroy the mycelium web.
Well, and then you get
Okay.
these assholes over
Yeah.
like in Texas areas. And they brought in Russian wild boar and fucking crossbred them. So now you got the
Wow.
mother of the feral pig.
Is that why the boars are so out of control? They're like shoot a pig on sight, shoot a boar on
Yep.
sight.
Dude,
It's
Well,
open
as a
season
farm
for
boy, I can tell you, you can let a pig up, you can let a pig loose, and within about a year to 2 years, that thing is completely feral, and it'll go from a snooty pig to a hairy, and the tusks start coming out within a fucking year. Those things go feral.
no, dude, I did research on this. A pig goes feral the fastest. A cat can go the second fastest. A pig starts growing its tusks 24 hours. It's not going to, of course, grow a giant tusk. It grows, it starts growing the tusk 24 hours away, and its hair on its body gets thicker, so it can, it gets real thicker and darker. And then that motherfucker, dude, they're so smart. So what happened in northern Michigan, dude? A big pig farm, one of the biggest pig farms in Michigan, burnt down, and thousands of pigs got out. And now there's a super hog problem, and it's like it's up north. There's a big hog problem. There's not even mushrooms anymore. Like in the spots where they used to be, there's no fucking mushrooms because they're just running through eating whatever the fuck.
Canagronia down in Chat, yeah, you'd be shocked about pigs, man. It's one of the smartest, most adaptable, clever.
Yep.
I mean,
they took them back in the day. They would take them on their boat trips with them when they were going to find new land, and they would drop them off on islands with little to no vegetation, and these motherfuckers would find out how to live. And every time they could come back to this, you know, if something happened and they don't have food, they can go back to this island on the way back, and there's fucking pigs. Not only did they let 6 of them go, they started fucking, and there's fucking 30 of them on there now. You know what I'm saying? Now you can eat all the big ones.
Canagronia, I was just thinking the same exact things. As wonder how long it takes for a human to go feral in the state.
Human beings are actually fairly unadaptable if you look at it compared to a lot of the animal species. Like our physiology doesn't change like an animal would.
Humans have went, you know, I feel like we started out feral. We weren't always just to a point where we knew to be nice to each other.
The argument could be made that we never didn't go feral, at least how we treat each other. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that.
I think psychedelics opened up a different area in the brain for this one animal to be like, bro, do we have to make grunt noises? Can't we just communicate somehow? Can we find a way to communicate, you know, and shit like that? Because you're communicating through.
You must have been raised in my family, man. They didn't talk; they just grunted.
The caveman kept pointing at his wang, and the woman kept pointing at her belly, shaking her head no. And they were tired of it. Like, they need a little more words to argue that out. Yeah. Like, come on, negotiations. Like, I'll do this. I'll
3
do that.
generations down the line, it was this. Let me smash. And she's like, no, no,
belly hurt, headache.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to look up.
Flower Lab. A couple days without weed, and people are hostile.
Yeah, a couple days without weed, we become feral.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, I think a man that would be like feral, if your dad was feral and you were born into being feral, just one generation, I think you would not significantly look different, but you would be a more hairier man, like you know what I'm saying? Like maybe more thicker hair or more denser hair. Not a lot, but then like we did the Yeti yesterday, bro. 10 generations of motherfuckers living in mountains, bro. They're gonna grow fucking hair.
You're gonna be cold. You're gonna need that extra hair. Like, it's just evolution.
If a fucking animal can do it, there's animals evolving right now in front of our eyes to make a different way to learn how to live better. You can't tell me 20 generations of a motherfucker living in water, there isn't some sort of humanoid fucking fish You can't tell me when motherfuckers were like, dude, nobody comes up here to the fucking Himalaya mountains in these fucking valleys where there's a ton of food and it's really good to grow. You can't see shit, but you can live up here. Nobody comes up here.
Yeah, only goats probably go
and then
that
you
high.
fucking live up there 20 generations down. The motherfucker's 9 foot and he's fucking hairy.
Hang on, though. Hang on,
I
though.
don't know, though, man. To
20
play the
generations
devil's
down,
advocate,
dude.
look at Native Americans. A lot of like my family,
Right.
married into a Native American tribe. And a lot of Native Americans can't grow facial hair.
And plus, number two,
they were here forever.
If they're the only people and nobody comes up there, then they're going to be incestual, and they're like, come on.
That's
20
why they're gonna look They're gonna look freaky. Bro.
That's why they evolved. So
yeah, that's why they evolved.
That's why they say because they don't have a brain no more. They're not communicating. They're a wild animal now. Think about it, dude. There's kids that grew up like without speaking to nobody, and they just lived their whole life now. They never learned how to fucking speak. They don't even need to learn it.
What's up, McGee? Toes. Good to see everybody.
Hey, Mrs. Toes.
Baby.
Get in the bowl, McGee. What's in the bowl?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Everybody's got everything?
Yeah, but I think I don't know. You're right though about fucking Native Americans. Really don't. They're not hairy, but they've been indigenous for Lord.
Well, shout out to the Lummi tribe. That's the tribe we were married into. My niece is half Lummi, and a lot of those boys coming up, man, they're smooth skinned, almost no leg hair, face hair, and nothing.
Fucking apex. I don't know though. I think because like a lot of animals adapt to their surroundings, so I guess feral anything. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
how I learned to fish, by the way, bro. Is the native fishermen.
You said what? Hello?
It won't focus. He said he learned how to fish doing something.
How was your Christmas, Rosin?
Honestly, it was pretty good. Just ate food, really good food. You know, that'll make or break Christmas right there.
Yeah, good food. Dude, honestly, I didn't eat Christmas dinner last night, bro. Come on.
Damn. You probably missed out on some good shit, too.
No, I did. She had prime rib and stuff, but I don't really eat that stuff anyway. I don't eat red meat that much. And I didn't want to fucking... I drank a few... I don't know. I was drinking a few shits, dude. We made that little saran wrap ball. It's like you just keep saran wrapping it, have lottery tickets, dollars, and like little shooters in there and shit. Every shooter I pulled out, I fucking slammed it. So I was pretty fucked up. And there was Evan Williams going around, some peach Evan Williams. Never had it before, but it had me fucked up, baby, on Christmas.
Yeah, I smoked my first weed was off an Indian rice, man.
Really?
Nice.
Hell yeah! The natives were clever, man. You take them a load of mill ends, right? And you take them and you give them to the tribe, and this is a coastal tribe. What they were doing is taking old outboard motors and they built a real hot fucking fire with these mill ends from a lumber mill, right? And they'd melt the aluminum off these boat motors and sell it back to Alcoa, which makes like Ford truck wheels and shit.
What?
Yeah, literally, that's what they would do, man. Is they'd build such a hot fucking fire, they would take all these outboards from their commercial fishing fleet or boats or whatever, man, and they have a lot of aluminum in them. And get the fire hot enough, it'd melt the aluminum off, it'd let the fire cool off, and they grab the aluminum out of the fire ash, man, and they would literally take it and sell it off. And so if you brought them a load of mill ends, they give you a bag full of big old fucking, I mean, you're talking like big Ziploc gallon freezer size bag of fucking shake, bud, whatever.
No fucking way, dude.
Hell yeah.
Was it how good was it? Was it just regular like outdoor?
Well, yeah, but it's Washington State outdoor, man. So it was pretty good fucking outdoor.
Yep. Dude,
And back
honestly,
then it
bro.
was all skunk. Back then it was all skunk, and we're talking the '90s. So it was,
Yeah.
it's the kind of shit like now the shit you get out of the dispos. One of the reasons, it's one of the reasons I started cultivating a lot is the shit we had, man. That you can get busted for, man. You smoke that shit, and an hour later somebody could smell it 100 feet away from you when you're walking by, right? Now, I don't know. Half hour later, nobody smells the weed on it.
Right. You're right.
But that was '90s skunk and shit like that, and Canadian creeper, Alaskan thunderfuck, shit like that.
Well,
In the
dude,
Northwest.
ever since people have been able to grow their own little bits, I've seen a lot of fucking outdoors, and I've met some people that grown some pretty fucking dank outdoors in Michigan. I mean, like really good tasting shit, bro. Like,
Flavor Labs is
Now, don't get me
backstage.
wrong, man. I come from I think I'm third or fourth generation wheat grower in our family. It's not that the outdoor is ever as potent because it isn't. The tests bear that out. But if I want a flavor, if I go to an area, like let's say I go to Oregon and go see some family there, I want to taste some outdoor grown in that area. Now I know that area, right?
right.
Just the flavor of a good outdoor is just phenomenal. The punch
Yep.
might not
And it
be
was,
there like hydro. Hydro is going to get you more potency and more punch, but you get more medicine out of that outdoor, man.
yeah, dude. And then I noticed something. There's some dude was right in the smack dab of the city with some outdoor weed. Some dude was way out in the outskirts, like in a little county area, you know. And it was two different tasting weeds. Like, I mean, I understand
Yeah.
there's different strands too, but like it was two different flavor of outdoor. Like, and I wondered if because one was in the city and one was in the outskirts of the city, if that has any like a flavor
Well,
difference.
scientifically, weed soaks up. It's a sponge, man. It absorbs. It's a weed. It rapidly absorbs stuff, right? So
Yeah.
pollution stuff. But break it down to I build LED lights for my indoor. I build a lot of my own LED. And as much as I can do, and as great of fixtures as I can get, bridge lux strips, whatever, it doesn't duplicate the sun. You can't duplicate the sun.
Ocean grown weed is the pinnacle of outdoor.
Potency, though, shit. When we took our stuff in to have it tested
Flavors
here, as a
backstage.
medical
If
caregiver,
you can pull them up.
the tests on outdoor, I grew some on the back porch, man. That shit, it's rolling maybe 20, 23%. You're not going to hit 30 unless you're indoor.
Cheers, dudes.
Cheers.
What a flavor.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I like the 20.
Thanks, Josh.
24% is probably my
What are we looking
favorite
at?
weed. Like my favorite strength.
Is that Shatter?
I'll give my aunt and
That's
uncle a
DMT.
shout out again with our
DMT?
commercial grow is in Washington, Happy Valley Farms. They
Alright.
own the Washington State potency record right now. I think it's at 36% they were tested.
Oh, really? They said
That was some Alaskan Candy Kush, I believe is what
Really?
it was.
Oh yeah.
dude, they said that when they opened it up in Denver for them to start researching it, they were growing seeds, feminized seeds, about this tall and forcing it into bud, like when it would be just good enough to fucking start budding. And they were specializing. These students were trying to grow the best bud, right? And they were in science. Well, I mean, there's a professor, a professor of biology or
They probably just
horticulture or
12
something,
it right off the rip.
you know, and he was in there and they were only testing at I think the highest percentage they've tested so far was like 38.
And even that, I'd be skeptical.
That's all school. That's like people are specifically studying this, you know, and then you tell me your fucking fan pulls out fucking 36 out of their butthole.
Oh well, it's medically tested. Like we run a legit tier 3 medical or recreational 501c3 in Washington right now. Like
Okay.
when it went legal after Denver went, Washington went next, right after Colorado. Right, they were the next state. My family, we were the third licensed 501c3
Yeah.
when Washington went legal, and everything has we have a testing facility in the fucking parking lot. Like every few pounds has to be fucking tested, so you know what your weed produces. Like if you grow a tester, you take it across the parking lot, have it fucking tested, and you know immediately what that thing's going to produce, right? There's no questions on it.
Do you
That
test
would be cool.
one bud a plant? Like a
No. You just take you take a bunch, and it's just random. You just take it in there, give them an ounce or so, throw it to them, have them fucking test it.
Okay. That's not bad. So
There's so much weed coming down. You just take a fucking test
They're
across the
probably
street.
chomping at the
Somebody
bit
runs
to get
across
at
the
weed
parking lot.
anyways. So
So
yeah.
you test individual. So you test individual buds and find the average of what they're all testing, and then you.
Well, what you do the first time through is you just take a test off of a plant or off of a crop. You figure out, hey, if it's going to be a winner and it looks like it's testing high, now you find 10 and 0 in. And some of them are swishers, some of them aren't. So then it goes to, okay, which one's going to be, because the game isn't flower, but most of it's diamonds. Like my uncle tore out all the fucking drying rooms. Like a lot of the drying rooms, they tore them all out. They put in blast freezers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
This flour makes up a smaller percentage of sales versus dab. Dab is, I mean, you're talking diamond sauce and shit like that. Is where the industry's,
Solventless for the win.
you know, you're not seeing the
Diamonds are
flour
enjoyable.
sales in Arizona here. It's
No
70%
one wants
dab
it.
versus flour, man.
It's
I
not
think
much.
that's a big thing. Convenience is good for dab. You don't have to sit here, break it down, fucking get the seed stems out, roll the joint, then light the joint, and then you gotta ash the joint. When you can just scoop a dab like this and then heat up a fucking stick and then and be fucking wasted in fucking 24 seconds. And
Well, I'll give
instead of a joint
you
is a
another
10
idea.
minute.
It's covert. It's
Although
covert, bro.
the high from smoking a joint, it lasts longer than a dab though. So
Yeah, it does.
different.
It
Yeah,
does.
I find.
That's a good point there.
Well, it's concentrate.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, but
It's a high
concentrate
spike
gets
of
you
a
up.
high and down within 20 minutes.
Supposed
I
to
find that when I
smack
smoke
you-
dabs, I'm always like I'm continually smoking because the high doesn't last as long. I smoke a joint of some good flour, I'm good for like an hour.
Yep.
Yep, you're speaking truth there. Like I'll be dabbing the old lady up like every 20 fucking minutes, man. You gotta dab it up.
Yep. But dabs
Yeah,
are good.
I don't do dabs. I'm a strict. I know my tolerance. 3 dabs, I'm going to sleep no matter what time of day it
Like
is.
me, I'll say though, for
Nice.
medical, for me, I'm a heart patient. I've had 5 heart attacks, so
Oh, geez.
Oh
it's
shit.
constant.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
sorry to
dude, I
hear
had my
that.
first
Glad
one
you're
at
still
36.
around, bro.
Well, I have 20 fucking stents in too. But no, for constant pain, I can tell you, and it's like we're off to Jeff would say, I met him at the DWP Cup with Irish Genetics, and we were talking about it. And he had a serious brain injury, right, like massive TBI. And for the serious pain relief, yeah, dab does it. Flower does. But filament, like if I have a mass, like I'm feeling like and just massive fucking chest pain for the day, dab will take the edge off of that. I hate to compare it. It's kind of like a Percocet versus an IV drip of fucking water. It
Right.
doesn't last.
Okay.
It doesn't last for sure. But
Dude.
there's depends on your level of dab. I do have a substitute.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. But for real, after my brain injury, 3 dabs, no matter if I do a dab at 10 a.m., a dab at fucking 1 p.m., and then a dab at 7 p.m., I'm fucking done. 3 dabs is my fucking limit. I will OD after 3 dabs.
Find himself asleep, fucking
Not
cookies and shit surrounding himself.
I'm not out on the bong.
Yeah. Dabs.
Use that shit. You can put it literally. If you got to go in and be in town and you can't smoke up. But, I had a bunch of bricks. You can put it on the band-aid, soak it into the band-aid, put it on your skin. It'll absorb through your skin.
Wait, you were breaking up. What were you saying? The
Rick Simpson oil.
Yeah, the RSO. I've been learning a lot about that, dude. And do you think it would help with like PTSD complications? And like, I know it would help with my pain. It would ease my pain.
Like somebody here was mentioning the up and the down, up and the down. Well, if you take it, for example, and you put it on a Band-Aid, it'll absorb transdermal. So you put it on a Band-Aid, and you can put it on like a nicotine pad, or they put it on your body. And so you get a low, the big impact, you get a low dose. Kind of like, for example, the wife and I would want to get today, we pop a few edibles. That's our baseline, and then we jump off from there with that power. Right?
Okay, so
Super stone.
I can use that Rick Simpson oil like I used when I was in the hospital after the accident. Like they gave me a fentanyl patch, and I told them to take it off me because I don't want to be on drugs. And when they took it off me 24 hours later, I really felt the real pain. And I said, put that fucking shit back on me. Put it on my goddamn throat is what I was saying. Like, let me eat one of those. Is basically what I was saying. And so I could put Rick Simpson oil on like a patch.
Or you
like
can eat it. You can just eat it, dude. You can just take it you can take it like with my heart, I have a compromised immune system because I pump less blood. And I caught what's called valley fever here in Arizona. It's like a fungal infection in your lungs, right? And mine got bad enough they thought I had lung cancer. And so I had some people that loved me make me up about 60 grams of Rick Simpson oil to fight lung cancer. So that's what we thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I spent days just sucking on this shit. Like, we'd walk around, wife, she just eat it. We just fucking eat it, man.
I have to make some Rick Simpson oil for a friend. I've never made it before, though. I've just read up on it. But he's going to be coming here next week. Yeah, I bought the Everclear.
Simpson oil, the entire plant?
Yeah, it's full spectrum.
I'm just going to use the buds.
It's full plant meds, bro.
So do you do you grind the entire plant up, or what do you do?
Yeah, you chop it up. That way you get more surface area exposed to the extraction.
I got a buddy that makes Rick Simpson oil, and his flour he uses, he soaks in a tincture for about 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah. That's some
and
good
then
shit.
I heard about that.
Dude,
I heard about that.
Potent as shit. It's green, it's dark as shit. It's ugly. It's not what you want to see for dabs, but man, if you eat that shit, you're on a whole nother level of pain relief.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with J.R. Tolkien.
I need to divulge in the Rick Simpson oil. I could be the spokesperson, bro.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
I'm betting I'll be
JR
making
did a Simpson oil treatment at the same time I did.
So when you put in Everclear, do you have to dry the plant out all the way? Or can you do it fresh, like a fresh chop down? You got to dry it, right?
You can do it fresh.
You can do it fresh. It's pulling all the
you can do it however you want.
Yeah, because it's pulling all the nutes and everything out of the plant, all the good shit, all the cannabinoids. Yep. Whether it's drying is really just for the ability to smoke it with some cure. But
yeah, I'm not gonna smoke any of this.
It's even known that eating fresh flour, like you could straight up eat a nug and it has a lot of health benefits. So fresh,
you're not going to get the stone out of eating flour, right? Like,
no, not at all.
That pisses me off in the movies when people eat this bud and they're high. I'm like, you fucking assholes.
Look.
You could if you ate a lot, but come on.
You have to eat a fucking fuck ton, man.
It's like it because I do that because like I know people that grow and I'll be like, let me get a little nugget to chew on because I just want to really taste it. But there's like when you eat a little cap of mushrooms and you barely feel it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I can feel it like dude, I kind of feel weird because I ate this bud. It's kind of cool.
That's just your brain. That's not real life.
I was going to say placebo
That's
effect.
Probably cerebral, but I'm just saying. I like
cerebral. What are you? Placebo.
Placebo.
Yeah.
Hey, I know it's cerebral. Fuck all you, bro. It's the day after Christmas, bro. All you laughing at me, bro. Fuck all you, dog.
I'm
You're lucky
laughing
I
at
do
your.
the brain
I'm
injury,
laughing
dog.
at your response.
I'm gonna make sure that I use the word cerebral a number of times today.
Hey,
Right, right.
hey, when you're talking to these hoes, be cerebral.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I'm
Unfortunately, it's time to
not
go.
even sure what that word means.
Thank you guys for coming up.
Time to get out of here. We'll see you all in the morning.
Alright, guys.
Peace out. Thanks
Cheers,
for coming
guys.
up.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having me.
tuning in.
Cheers. Hell yeah.
Love you guys. Peace out.